Hello and welcome to yet another episode of 3DL. What does 3DL stands for? Triglycerides. Is that a thing?
Triglycerides.
Triglycerides. We're doing a very special episode. It's a very medical sound episode with the cholesterol boys.
That's Dr. Huberman right there.
He looks like he found you look like the meditative guy.
Yeah.
You look like the guy who works out, and I look like the guy who does neither.
Who does the podcast?
Who does the podcast? Only in the studio.
So just to tell you, we have Siddharth Dudeja and Kautuk Srivastava for his return back-to-back apps, yo.
Yeah.
And welcome to the show again. If you want to support Instamojo, PayPal is a place to do it, and subscribe, like, do all those nice things, and let's get into it. We are the cholesterol boys.
What is your LDL? Mine is 170.
Mine is everything that you told me, mine was like 15 more than yours.
Oh shit! So you're at 220.
Something like that.
Making through this podcast will be like a success because we are all ticking time bombs at this point. And Kautuk is not checking because he.
No. I had checked my cholesterol and I don't remember the number, but I do remember it. What they told me was it's high. It's not normal. It's high. But आप टेंशन मत लो.
That's the worst. ये किसने बोला? Doctor ने बोला ये?
No, this was the clinic. The place where I got the test done.
Okay.
So they were like, it's fine. I mean, you just have to make some changes in your life and stuff like that, and you'll be okay.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm very excited to make the changes because, just to give you context, Dudeja and me were talking about coincidentally how both of us got our cholesterol checked at roughly I think you did one day before, I did the day after. It's completely coincidentally.
Yeah.
And mine came.
And we didn't even talk about we were talking about the podcast, I think.
Yeah.
And that's how it came up.
Yeah, randomly we were just like, hey, what's your cholesterol like, man? How's it going, And I just I don't want to show off too much, but way higher than Dudeja. Die faster, baby. Woo!
They should make trump cards.
Yeah.
Cholesterol 160 clash.
That's what you do, and to keep the patients interested. In the hospital, I somehow knew that I was going to get high cholesterol because I've been feeling energy lower and stuff like that. And you know, one of the motivators for me trying to do this was Eddie Guerrero.
Because he also died early.
He died of a heart attack.
Okay.
And what happened with him was that
before it was mainstream.
Before it was mainstream because heart attack.
Premature heart attacks.
Back then it was all uncool. So he kept talking about how before and after a match he would feel very tired.
Oh.
And then he got a heart attack, and it was like a very, very sad thing in the WWE. And I started going through my own this thing. And I'm like, I shouldn't be feeling this tired constantly for no reason.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there's something off. I realized I'm overweight. And I realized I'm overweight because I was convinced I had a deviated septum.
Okay.
So I went to the doctor.
Okay.
And I'm like, hey, I have a deviated septum. And she looks at me, she's like, dude, you don't have a deviated septum. Just get out of my fucking office. I said, okay.
Wait, it's a naak wala, na?
Naak wala, where you
can't sleep or something.
Yeah, you can't sleep. And she's like, you have this thing. And then just as I was leaving, she said, by the way, just think about losing some weight. I was like, oh, shit.
But you don't look overweight at all.
No, I'm quite overweight. It's hidden behind the
flowers.
The flowers and the torsocle. Yeah. So what is your motivator for getting your cholesterol checked?
I get it done every year, but this year, every year in Jan, basically. That's my birthday gift to myself, literally, in Jan. But this year I was I forgot. I turned 30, so I was like, fuck it, why get bad news? So now I was like, time baad मैंने check किया May में. But I was also like Kautuk, who's like
exactly. So my thing on this is that I used to think that getting your board results was scary.
Yeah.
And then slowly as time passes, it's just that you're paying them this money, you're getting all the tests, and then they're going to give you this horrible
news.
This, you're hoping that nothing is bold.
Yeah.
There is there are the regular numbers, there are the bold numbers.
Yeah.
And
the bold numbers. We need to start numbers don't matter.
Yeah.
Instagram. Fucking eat 10 burgers, numbers don't matter.
100%.
Comedians will be the first to take this on.
Dude, I'm so surprised. This is the thing, right? The older you're getting, we should just do open mics at
Yeah.
Criticare. 3-4 of us, it's a lineup.
हाँ, हम लोग अपने लिए वो charity show कर रहे हैं. Like, उस पे.
Laughter is the best medicine. Yeah. Someone said.
Yeah.
But why are you scared of getting it done, or you've not got it done yet?
No, I got it done recently, but it's something that I didn't get done for the longest time because I'm one of those people. I get scared of medical reports, and I'm one of those people who have that dumb philosophy. I will agree that it's very dumb, but it's if I don't know it, then it doesn't affect me. Like.
Oh, dude, this is so funny. Okay, so there's this friend of mine whose cousin brother. We're just talking to him. He's a young boy, and he was saying, "Arey, so many people they checked for cancer and then they died of cancer. So they got convinced that they have cancer. So they got." I'm like, no, that's not how this works. That's because you have it.
Like बाल भी खुद के निकाल रहा है क्या? आदमी बोला कैंसर है तो निकालना ही पड़ेगा मुझे.
No comment on that.
I feel like that's the thing, right? Then you start justifying your stupidity with philosophy, where you start going like, everyone has to die at some point.
Yeah.
May as well die happy and not whatever. It's a dumb thing. It's just fear that's being disguised as all of this nonsense.
That is my actual biggest thing. Like if you want to die happy, like that's the best case scenario. I feel like that you're dead. Like मतलब अभी जो पढ़ रहे के कोई यंग आदमी मर गया वो मर गया है उससे फर्क नहीं पड़ता बट अगर तुम बच गए अगर तुम बच गए तो वाट लगने वाली like that's gonna really that's my like but I think like the solution to this is get like as many like I'm 30 now and all my friends are having back issues at this age and they are like really flustered like 30 is apparently the year but I got a slip disc at 25. So I'm looking at them being like, guys,
it's Dudeja circles that's the problem. He's hanging out with people who are like.
These people have back issues at 30.
Everyone's having back issues at 30. I don't know. Like,
well, is this true? Like, there's more of it because, people sitting down way more because all your activities have also completely become sedentary, right?
Every 20 minutes you're supposed to get up. So between this podcast, we need to get up and stretch a bit.
Let's, just as a joke, I think we should just do that. And we should walk around while talking. We'll time it again. Right now I think we're at about 4 minutes. So at 16 we'll just all get up and we'll take a round of this today. And then all the cameras will be out of focus.
That's why Ravish Kumar has no back issues. Like he's always walking and talking to people. He's never sitting.
Arnab, however.
Arnab, bad posture.
But I was very excited to get the results.
Okay. Oh yeah?
Because I knew there was a problem. Okay. And then when you are convinced to yourself that hey, there's something wrong and you're an idiot. And then when you get medical proof that yes, you are an idiot. Like, main sahi tha. Maybe I should have been a doctor. So I'm quite excited. I'm like, and what we are discussing off camera also is that I've been doing everything possible to up my cholesterol.
What is happening?
I have black coffee like 5 cups a day.
5 cups?
Yeah,
okay.
Like crazy. Okay. Then I have.
Why though?
Like, just I love coffee.
Energy भी कम चल रही है.
Exactly. Like it's and then I was having eggs with yolks fully. I was having a lot of outside food, having a lot of non-veg, blah blah blah, and drinking a lot. Been drinking like crazily. So the point of this show was supposed to be that this is the only time I'm going to drink.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
And then obviously I was like, but kitna maza aaya yaar. Aaj bhi karte hain.
What is this drinking thing? Because I have seen Sorabh like in green rooms with like one day with like a wine glass, sometimes with some other. What is that? Because when I started comedy, I'm talking about 10 years back now. You were like very fit back then, I remember. Like you used to run or something. You used to do long runs.
They used to publicize this thing about Sorabh in Canvas. Where they used to be like, he does push-ups before he goes on stage.
Yeah, that's why it like became a thing.
Sorabh for a second looked at me and went like, they publicize my drinking?
What is CLC publicizing about me? They didn't give me TDS. No, I used to do push-ups because I realized it's all dealing with anxiety. I remember Khamba saw me once. We were doing a big show somewhere and I was doing push-ups. I was like, what are you doing? And I was like, push-ups. He's like, huh? And I was like, maybe I should be doing push-ups. And then I realized it used to amp me up even more. And I'm like, I don't need to be more amped, I need to be calm. So I stopped doing that. But no, I like currently I'm back to trying to be as, I wouldn't say fit, but I'm trying to get stronger.
Okay.
Which is kind of interesting. So I've been working out. Like I'm pretty happy with my working out. I've just stopped doing cardio, and so this is good wake up call. I'm excited about making changes.
Okay.
Like fish Fish is good.
Fish is good,
I like eating
but
fish.
not shellfish. Like no prawn, no prawn, lobster.
No prawns?
No prawns. Prawns is teli pi jana hai, better, I think.
Okay.
At this point.
So I'll do that then.
Like I've realized, like, you know, when you start looking into the medical part of it, the scientific part of it, you start realizing every traditional dish is possibly the worst thing for you.
Yeah.
Right? Like, unless it's veg or whatever, but like a lot of the stuff I enjoy, it's all off the menu.
Yeah.
It's
Also,
crazy.
egg yellow, egg white. Like boiled egg is one of the worst things ever in general, I feel personally.
Boiled eggs, huh?
Like to eat.
Yeah, to eat.
But the yolk, right? Not
the yolk also I hate the boiled. I hate the concept of eggs in general.
Oh, I love eggs, man.
I
love
only
eggs,
like
yeah.
eggs when there's like a lot of cream put in it, like and it's like a lot of scrambled, like or burji. Burji is something I like, but just boiled eggs, I'm like I'd rather die than eat boiled eggs.
Dude, like in Singapore, okay, the best breakfast I've ever eaten in my life, and again, this is stuff that I can't do now. Now the thing about it is that Karthik Kumara told me this, where there's a place called Toast Box in Singapore, and you go there and you ask them for coffee C. Okay, and coffee C, it's like if a guy from Tamil Nadu is telling you that this is the best coffee I've ever had, I'm like, this means something.
Yeah.
So I had it, and I'm like, this is amazing coffee, and then C stands for condensed milk.
Oh yeah, of course.
So that's why. But also still great coffee even the condensed. And then they give you toast, and then they give you boiled eggs, which are incredible because you just tap them and it just goes pluk. And it just pours out and it's beautiful, like perfectly cooked, and you just like drink it like it's soup, and it's
So wait, it's coffee?
It's you have coffee, which is the coffee C. You have toast, and then you have about 2 boiled eggs, which are just boiled to perfection, so they're gooey and it's the best, man. It's
also, I don't understand what is Singapore's reason for putting like condensed milk, like Vietnamese cold brew, because Vietnamese basically coffee is because war चल रहा था तो उनका दूध था नहीं.
Oh, that's why they put it. Oh.
That's how it started. तो उन्होंने फिर
it's
मतलब दूध
it's basically a Malaysian thing in Singapore. Coffee C is, I think, a Malaysian thing as far as I know. I think it's like all. I think coffee also means coffee in Malaysian.
Okay.
And so, dude, that's like the whole fight between Malaysia and Singapore is always like, हमारी cuisine बेहतर है, तुमने सब चुरा दिया. Like, it's constant, dude. Those are the jokes that they're doing constantly. It's like, went to Singapore, hated the food because it stole it. And it's that stuff.
And then they'll meet an Indian and they'll be like, आप सब same लगते हैं हमें. Just we are ignorant Indians. I mean, not me. I'm talking about in general. Or these people. We are very aware of the differences between Singapore, Malaysia.
Yeah. And everybody.
And every other part in the world.
I think everybody is different and everybody is same. I think we're all unique.
Yeah. Except our cholesterol levels. That's different.
Yeah, that's what sets us apart.
Oh no.
Although I think Asian food, like apart from the red meat, like good broth and everything, pretty good for I think health. Yeah, I mean, like look at their food, right? Like it's always been very well balanced.
Yeah. Unlike India's batting in WTC Final. Wait, by the way, we're releasing this I think 3 days after the final is done.
Okay, 11th is the final day of the match.
11th, correct. 11th, and this will go out on whatever 13th or 14th.
Yeah.
So, what do you think has happened? Let's see what your prediction is of what has happened.
Okay, I think. I mean, dude, it's at the Oval. Like, I don't think like draw तो नहीं होगा मेरे हिसाब से.
नहीं, chance नहीं.
But I think अच्छा scoring होगा game. Like, I think 300, 350 first innings, whoever bats. India bats first 350, 400. I think. Australia, I have a little like doubt right now.
Oh really?
Yeah. Because I think we have good bowling, and Hazelwood's not there. Who I think is like the most is my personal favorite Australian bowler.
But Neser is another level, man.
Sorry.
Michael Neser, who's replaced him.
Okay. So
he's in massive, great form.
But like match pressure, different conditions, like all those things really matter as well. So I think that's a positive for us. And
but tell me what exactly happens. So I'll give you my prediction. Okay, then Kautuk, you can also give yours. Yeah.
This whole conversation right now.
Football
this whole conversation right now, it feels like I'm reading my medical report. I don't understand it. It doesn't seem very good.
Yeah, he's 4-4-2.
Okay, so I'll make a prediction, then he'll make a prediction, and then
I'll
you
make
make
a
a prediction basis our predictions, which is at least you know what the predictions are. Okay. So here's what I think is going to happen. I think India is going to win the toss. Okay. They're going to bat first.
Of course.
India is going to score 347.
I was also at 350. 400.
347. I think Australia will score 406.
Okay.
And then India will score 302.
In the third innings.
In the third. Not 302. I'll say 264. And Australia needs 200 and whatever to
on
chase.
The last day.
Yeah, on the last day. And I think Australia is going to win.
Australia will score 200 on the last day.
They'll win whatever the amount is, but they'll win by 4 wickets to spare.
ओके हाँ 5 दिन चल सकता है क्योंकि BCCI पिच क्यूरेट नहीं कर रहे हैं नंबर 1 आई एग्री विथ यू ऑन दैट आई एम नॉट टू श्योर अबाउट लाइक देम chasing down those 200 runs on the but you think they'll do baseball on the last day?
No chance.
They'll just play like normally and score 200 but the pitch will wear out at some point, right?
I mean, so do your clothes. Yeah, you still wear them. How's that for cricket?
But yeah, I think India will win. But I don't think they'll like 350, 400 if India scores. I don't think Australia will. I mean, Khwaja is, I think, a deadly batsman. I think Warner is a bunny. I don't know अगर बहुत गाली पड़ेगा अगर उसने अच्छा खेल लिया तो because उसने retirement भी announce किया है. Steve Smith also is like a bunny.
They have a crazy batting lineup.
Khwaja and Labuschagne and like then maybe some X factors.
So you know the reason I'm telling you to make exact predictions, okay? Suresh Menon made a prediction about the IPL which was literally like 1 run apart, where he predicted who'll bat first, and he was like
for the finals
for one of the matches. I've forgotten. And so people were going mad. They're like, Suresh, you're a genius. And then I realized, like, effectively, like if you're making predictions, like if 9 people are making one will get it right.
One will get it
like in football, it's actually easier because the margins are less.
Dude, there was an octopus that was making predictions.
and who died as well. So Suresh has a new full-time career.
And he can't eat the octopus because is it shellfish?
It can be, yeah. It is high cholesterol. देख के लगता है.
देख के लगता है. Is accurate.
Yeah, and it has ink inside it.
It's accurate.
So, Kautuk, give me an exact score line prediction.
Okay.
Australia win the toss. Do they bat or bowl?
They put India to bat.
Okay.
And India gets to 323.
Oh.
And then they forfeit. No, sorry.
Forfeit?
What's the term?
Declare.
They declare. That's the one.
India declares in the first innings only.
They declare in the first innings. They declare in the
confident.
Yeah, that confident.
Yeah.
So then they bowl out Australia for about 120.
Oh my god, dude.
120. Wow.
120. Then they make a further 100 runs.
Right.
Who?
India.
Acha, okay. They don't give the like them to bat again.
No follow.
No follow on.
Okay.
They decide that they're going to bat again.
Yeah.
And they make another 100 runs.
That's it. They just get all out for 100.
So
No.
They declare.
They declare.
and they keep declaring, man.
They declare.
Twice.
This is not Ahmedabad wicket. Okay, this is not Narendra Modi Stadium.
You asked for my predictions.
England.
This is my prediction.
So now, basis your prediction, India is ahead by about 320, and then what happens?
And then
Oh my god, this is going to be a crazy twist.
it goes down to the last run.
Okay.
And the Australian guy hits a 6.
Acha, so in the 4th innings they have scored 300.
They've scored 300,
Okay.
yeah.
Right? They've scored it. And then he
hits a 6.
but
This is going to be the ending of Lagan.
Yeah, I was feeling,
and then it rains.
While the ball is in the air, the raindrops make the ball fall down.
And then Gracie Singh has a heartbreak again.
Dude, that'll be a great prediction. Imagine if that's exactly what happens.
No, but I think India has a good chance of winning this time. But there's also, I don't know what's the rain situation there.
No, it's apparently very sunny and very clear.
Sunny,
That's what they say. But
Where is it happening?
इंग्लैंड में बारिश कभी भी होता है ना, वही प्रॉब्लम है. बट ठीक है. हाँ,
Oval is in London only, no?
पता नहीं. When we do this episode in London, we'll know.
Even I should find out where is Oval.
I think Oval is. So London से सब पास ही होता है, आजू बाजू में ही रहता है.
Oval is where?
Oval ground. हाँ, cricket.
Oval Stadium is in London.
Oval is where?
Yeah, because they're not. Here it says Oval Maidan is in Churchgate.
Yeah, Oval UK. Like you need to write.
It's in Kennington Oval.
हाँ, वो तो नाम है स्टेडियम
In
का.
Kennington. It's in Kennington. It's not in London.
अच्छा, Kennington.
Or Kennington must be in London. Oh, location Kennington in London. Yeah.
Okay. So it's in London only.
Yeah. But I think it's in Lords, by the way. I don't think it's in Oval.
No, I think it's at Oval.
Yeah.
Lords was last time, no?
Dude, someone should make a whole podcast called Ignorant Googling.
Let's start. What do you want me to Google? Yeah.
Let's start a new podcast.
Okay, we'll do it through the cross of thing.
I was going to say Tiger Shroff age.
Okay, let's Google Tiger Shroff age. Okay, it says.
How's that ignorant?
No, as in like it's.
It says tiger is the largest cat species, member of the genus Panthera. Now let's Google Shroff.
Shroff age.
Shroff. Just Shroff. Jackie Shroff.
Yeah.
Shroff Engineering Consultants. Is that what you're looking for?
That's exactly what I was looking for.
There was no value engineering when it came to designing the pyramids. What the fuck?
What?
We reached. This is a good click to view.
नहीं था ना उस time बीड़ू अपने पास engineer तो अपन slave public को लाया ना भाई. Jackie Shroff.
Shroff has, by the way, Shroff Engineering has chemical, pharmaceutical, and food and beverage plants. Let's see what they have in food and beverage.
Food and beverage along with engineering.
Yeah, along with like chemical plants, food and beverage plants, which makes chocolate confectionery, soya flour, which we are allowed to have, starch, glucose.
Can you call it soy, please, and not soya? Like it's very. I don't hang out with people who call it soya.
This is a great episode of Tiger Shroff age of bad googling. Yeah.
One second, I want to just fix this.
You want to put it down or up?
Up.
Oh, there you go. You want to put it up like that? Okay, so let's come to some topical topics that have been happening.
Okay.
And we'll get into some stuff that's been going on over the last this thing. Let's come to Mumbai first, right? And this is such a very typical Mumbai story. There was a bride, she was going for her wedding and she got stuck in her lift.
She got stuck in a lift.
Yeah,
okay.
for 30 minutes she got stuck in a lift.
अब औरत चला गया क्या?
हाँ, पता नहीं वो रो रही थी और उसके साथ 2 बच्चे थे and they fainted. So that's bad. But the fire police had to come and rescue her. And then she was late for her own wedding. And that it's such a Bombaya story.
Yeah.
I got stuck in the lift. So, yeah.
2 बच्चों के साथ okay.
तो बच्चों, I feel bad for the kids, but like she's adults. I don't feel bad for her. So, yeah.
You don't feel bad for
adults.
The adults. Like जिसका शादी टूटा, you don't care about.
नहीं टूटा नहीं, पहुंच गई वो.
अच्छा पहुंच गई. But late पहुंची.
Late पहुंची.
But late पहुंचना शादी में like normal नहीं है काफी. I thought.
Yeah.
Like but first time there was a reason. Like मैं अटक गई थी. Usually it's like the worst thing. I hate attending weddings. Like.
Really?
Yeah, like I like the food part of it, but then I have to like wait to meet those whoever's on stage, then wait in the line and all of that.
We've done this twice at somebody's wedding. Whose wedding? Akash Mehta.
Okay.
And were you there at Siddharth Shetty's wedding? No. I like meeting the bride and the groom.
Yeah, but you have to wait for so long, and plus most of the time depends on what the food is also.
Are you still adjusting the mic?
Yeah, it's been a while.
What happened?
Kautuk's also married. We can ask for his opinion.
I'll just hold it.
The
stand is being weird and wonky. Huh.
Oh wow, you look very comfortable with that, yeah?
Yeah.
Like almost like you do this professionally.
The whole episode, I was trying to get this to work. The whole episode.
When Siddharth and me are talking, I'm just going to make sure that the edit is just on you.
Yeah. Oh, it'll be riveting stuff.
It's like when you know when you're in the train and somebody's unraveling the headphones.
Oh yeah.
And you're just like.
Oh yeah.
People are giving suggestions and shit.
Dude, 100%. Like that unraveling of earphones thing, right?
Yeah.
It's such a it's cathartic when you do it.
Yeah.
But it's also engaging when someone else does it.
Yeah. But it's annoying to watch also. Like be like
very annoying.
You're getting it wrong, man. Like I know a better way to get
Niche se dal, niche.
So usually my technique is that you know that thing in the pokey part. I start from there.
Okay.
So I try.
The pokey part meaning the one you put in the
thing that you
the
put
jack.
inside.
The jack.
Yeah.
Pokey part.
You know, being
I'm sorry, I didn't watch Titanic. So the rose, I start from there as opposed to starting from the other side.
Okay. Like, that's okay.
Yeah. So that's my. You know what?
You know what is my technique? Get Bluetooth earphones. Like, what age are you living in, Sorabh?
No, I don't have them. I'm just saying when somebody's.
Okay, then someone's okay.
I don't have a single thing that's wired.
Oh, yeah.
I've never charged my laptop also. So yeah, what do you think of this lady who got stuck in the lift and she had to be rescued for her own wedding and she reached 30 minutes late? In Bhayandar.
I mean, I got stuck in a lift in Andheri recently.
Okay.
And it's...
So you're better than her, or what?
No. I'm saying that Bhayandar is as good as Andheri.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is like it's a truly terrifying experience. Like it's one of those, because the lift, like especially if it's in your building or whatever, it's something that you've used 100,000 times, and at no point do you think that this is some way I will die.
Okay.
Like we're all convinced that it's going to be cholesterol that will get us, stuff like that. And then you get stuck in a lift, and suddenly you realize with vivid clarity that this is as dangerous as anything else under the wrong circumstances. Because what happened with us is, got in the lift, and this was not the Jali wala lift.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was it was a full box.
Shit.
Okay, the funeral casket. So me and my wife are in it, and so we pressed.
Romantic.
We pressed the in a different age. We pressed the.
OG habit. So
So we press our floor, and goes up a little bit, and then suddenly the indicator which tells you which floor you're at and orients you in an otherwise completely closed box has suddenly gone blank.
Oh.
And now we can't tell whether we're moving up or down or stuck. And then suddenly you feel like you're going down.
Oh shit.
And you're like, I don't know if this is going to stop at the end. Like if it goes, this is it, man.
Yeah.
And you have like whatever 10-15 seconds, and like it really crossed my mind that fuck, this is so. I have full sympathy. Yeah, I have full sympathy. And the thing is that what a terrible way to die. Like meaning tu पहुंचा भी नहीं पर तू पहुंच गया.
Moral of the story is stairs low or cholesterol or
exactly.
lift.
That's
dono
exactly
se
what I was thinking.
Yeah.
He was saying, I'm like, this guy's made he's not serious about his cholesterol.
Yeah.
He's taking the lift.
Should I? Yeah, मैं कभी सोचा नहीं it'd be that like actually now when you put it like it can be traumatic.
Dude, you know who's been stuck in the lift 3 times in my family is my son.
Yeah.
What?
My son, who's 8, has been stuck in the lift 3 times.
What?
Because the lifts in my building I don't know what they are. I'm just saying, Tyson and Krupp, can you come to my building and repair? He's been stuck 3 times. So the first time he was like a traumatic experience for a young 4-year-old child.
And they can't even reach the emergency thing that's at the top of the...
No, my son is 6'3", so he got the...
Okay, that's fine. Thank God. Thank God for these overgrown 8-year-olds.
उसके लिए फैन निकाल दिया ऊपर से सर डालने के लिए.
वो लिफ्ट यूज भी नहीं करता, सीधा खिड़की.
He's like 4th floor में he's like कुछ नीचे से चाहिए ये लोग गमला. So he got the first time he was like this thing, the second time again he was this thing, and the third time he was just like calmer about it.
Okay.
And I was like, but
part of life.
Yeah, but the closed lift is way scarier to be stuck in than the jali wala.
100%.
Yeah, but 100%. I think ground floor पे घर ले लो वो best है सबसे. I've been on ground floor for like a lot of years. Now I'm in the lift this thing with my parents' house is ground floor.
But then the question I want to ask you is this, because I've always looked at ground floor houses and I've always felt like you are just open, the world is your neighbor.
Yeah.
Right? People walking by are just क्या चल रहा है आज डुडेजा के घर पे.
हाँ, ये तो हमेशा अभी फर्स्ट टाइम जब से मेरा ऊपर वाला फ्लोर पे शिफ्ट हुआ मैं विंडो खोल सकता हूँ.
Yeah, there you go.
Like, oh wow, कोई देख रहा नहीं है यहाँ पे अंदर. And but yeah, that used to happen, especially during cricket. I had to go and get water for everyone because apparently I'm on the ground floor. तो I'm like, मेरी क्या गलती है, तुम घर से लेके आओ ना पानी अपना. Like I had to keep getting water for people. I was the opener cum water boy for my team.
Multitasker.
Yeah.
No, but I used to so in my building there's somebody in the ground floor. So you know how people in the ground floor usually like let's close everything so nobody can see inside.
Yeah.
These I don't know if these people are new to living in a building or whatever.
Yeah.
Their curtains are open throughout the day and the night. They're sleeping with the curtains wide open.
Oh, shit.
So I'm taking a walk in the night and I'm seeing the guy just like scratching. I don't want to see this.
It's people like you, Sorabh.
No, I mean it's like you see. I mean you just glance like that little bit, right? And then I'm like, and that,
but I agree.
That's the attitude.
I agree with you.
Yeah, you make it awkward for other people.
But also the fact that if you're passing by, there is an intrinsic like curiosity to just
चल क्या रहा है.
Meaning especially there's like movement or whatever, they're like, what is going on in this house? So just want to check, just to not for any other reason but curiosity.
और 99% of the times ground floor वाले के घर के अंदर चूहा आ जाता है. Like
yes.
my biggest challenge as a child was दरवाजा बंद करना, खिड़की बंद करना, शाम को चूहा आ जाएगा. And lot of times we had the trap and everything set up. और एक बार वो वाला पता है, पहले वो trap होता था, that very visual one where you keep cheese in it, it'll come, it'll taste and then ठा करके like the steel one. ये होता है, मैंने देखा है घर पे.
Oh my god.
But the worst is now is the sticky one. And my mom had kept it in the kitchen. And I didn't know and I got fucking my leg went into the gum and I was like, dude, what the hell?
Then your mother just peels you and throws you out.
No, so then how did she rescue you from this?
So there's no on the
is that
gum
why you
thing.
moved out?
Yeah.
अभी पकड़ा क्या बाहर फेंको.
Yeah. No. So, मतलब I'm a human being and like it's my leg as compared to.
Clarifying this.
पैर इतना सा है मेरा तो वो तो मैं निकाल दिया. चूहा पूरा बेचारा अटक गया उसमें. But हाँ, it was like कि अपने जाल में ही फंस गए हम लोग. Like I felt so bad for like evolution at that point.
But also it takes it takes a little bit of resolve when the rat is stuck and it's squirming.
Yeah.
Right? It's struggling and then you have to be the person who has to take this desperate animal and then throw it out. It takes a bit of like.
But yeah, this is a very weird thing because मेरे घर पे चूहा आया तो इसको मारना है. But cockroach आता था तो my mom and dad they'll take a paper, let the cockroach come on the paper and then they'll like just throw it out so he doesn't die. But चूहे के against they are like नहीं ये मत.
What is this like non-violence towards cockroaches?
I have no idea.
Cockroaches are way more disgusting. Like and they're so much easier to kill.
Yeah, but that's not. मैं भी वही कर रहा हूँ but मैं कभी cockroach नहीं मारा आज तक because of that. Because I thought यही ऐसे होता है cockroach बचाना होता है.
You see a cockroach you're like नहीं मारेगा मैं इसको.
हाँ मतलब I'll do the same paper thing.
What is cockroach called in Hindi?
Cockroach called
it's time for another episode of
cockroach.
Okay, ignorant googling.
So first we do cock, right?
Yeah.
Cock says a male bird, especially of a domestic fowl.
Cock in Hindi.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So So we'll do each.
Oh no.
Yeah, okay,
Roach also in Hindi.
Yeah. Okay. Great. This is perfect. This is perfect episode of. What is the episode called?
Ignorant googling.
Yeah.
Googling.
Roach is called एक प्रकार की मछली according to Google,
Okay.
and cock is called मुर्गा. So cockroach is called मुर्गा एक प्रकार की मछली. That's it.
That
We're
seems.
an episode of. What is this show?
Of Planet Earth 5 when we after the nuclear war we've all like mutated into different things. There's a cock what is it, मुर्गा एक प्रकार की मछली.
Oh no, this episode should be called all over the place.
I think we're supposed to talk about landlords and drinking stories. We started. I think it's going to be called the Cholesterol Boys.
It's going to be called that.
The Cholesterol Bros, actually. I think that's more like more this thing.
Yeah, let's take it and make it bro culture. One of the worst things, cholesterol. One of the worst things, bro culture.
What is bro culture?
Bro culture is like all these gym rats together, like or any like this beer. That's why alcohol. You know, I hate this whole beer culture because it's like, I hate beer. It's the most disgusting thing.
You hate beer?
Yeah, I hate it because people are like, what is this coffee beer? I'm like, coffee is good enough. Like I don't want I hate beer. But unless the beer is rice beer, I had it like from one Mizoram place, Mizo Diner in Delhi. That was amazing. Or it's like some very hardcore beer like Khajuraho or Kingfisher Hard. Because I like the feeling after that.
No, but what is your issue with it? Is it the taste?
Yeah, I hate the taste of beer. I don't like the high of beer as well.
Really?
Yeah, I think.
What is the high of beer? How is it
the best
different?
high, man.
Yeah, but it's like you need so much beer in your body to feel high, and then you pee, and then like you're just like a football by yourself, and then you're watching football or F1 these days. So it just I don't like the whole. Plus, I think my calories should be tasty. Like no matter what, like it has to be some. I don't mind a cocktail or something. And then if I want to get drunk, there are better ways of getting drunk. Like just have 6 vodkas. Like I don't drink actually. I don't drink much. But when I drink, then I drink like twice a year. But then I'll have like 6 vodkas with water and be
Dude, I'd heard one very fun fact about cocktails, which is very similar to the Vietnam thing. Like it's a thing born out of necessity. Okay. So the story was that cocktails came about because there was prohibition in the United States, in the 1930s. Now, because there's prohibition, anytime there's prohibition, there's people making their own shit and making a black market out of it. So there's people making alcohol in their bathtubs and stuff like that.
Oh.
So it was vile. It was dirty tasting, awful liquor.
People died and all also. What
so it was hooch. Yeah. So they were getting blind, all of that stuff. Now, the thing was that the bartenders had to sell this awful tasting liquor to people.
Okay.
So they started sweetening it.
Oh.
And making cocktails, and which is what we have today.
I love cocktails once in a while, or like white wine, because like those are like nice sweet drinks, but otherwise beer though is like, I think it's a waste of everything.
This is so true. The fact that like I think most people when they first taste beer they hate it.
Yeah.
And it's either through their peers or through just regular consumption that they go like, okay, fine, I like it.
I love beer. But their cocktails are called Murga Poonch. I've been waiting to say that for just waiting. Somebody give me silence. So
Murga Poonch will have high cholesterol for sure. I'm telling you.
No, I love beer, dude. I love beer. Is probably my favorite high that any alcohol gives me, but it's that gassiness afterwards.
Yeah, it's like.
Yes.
Yeah. I used to have beer like say peer pressure pehle. Then I was like, wait, I'm an adult. I have my own money and I can choose. Like it was very empowering when I was like, screw you beer in a way. Like coming of age beer story. Like
what a great T-shirt to have. Screw you beer. People are like, wow, what a weird choice to make.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't like EPL. I have to stop pretending. Like I don't like to watch football. No.
This is why the older people get.
Yeah.
The less interest and the crankier they are.
Yeah.
नहीं अच्छा लगता है यार.
Yeah.
Meaning, and this applies to EPL, beer, your family. Like just.
Although I have started liking one thing now, which usually young people like, is LIT. Because of the same reason that get drunk. Like
it's efficient.
I don't understand one drink or two drinks. I understand 7 drinks. Like once I had 2.5 LITs.
Oh my god,
that's a lot of LITs.
Very recently, like, but that was too much. But it was a lot of fun.
It's a really long LIT, dude.
I went to this club called Turf Club, where a friend of mine is a member, and they have a LIT which is made out of peach juice or something.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Very good.
Oh my
Tasty
god.
And
they had one which had beer in it also. So we tried both, and my sister and me were like, ooh, this is good.
Oh.
And my parents are like, our children, we have raised them so well. Give us a sip. Do you drink with your parents?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you? No.
I do, but I don't prefer drinking. Like my parents don't drink much as well. But I'm like, अगर ये एक चीज जो मेरे को मजा आता है करने में, I don't want to ruin it with my parents. Like,
fair.
Doing the same experience.
Don't mix business and pleasure.
Yeah.
Well, I love drinking with my parents, man. It's a lot of fun because I like how I know exactly how this is going to flow.
Okay. How does it flow?
Like, the first drink, everybody's like, oh, ho, ha, ha, he, jokes, life is good, ha, Sorabh, tu to aise kar. And then the second drink, it starts getting like, okay. And then the third drink is even more fun. And my dad always says, he's like, मैं बस 2 ही लेता हूँ. अच्छा तो पी रहा था Great. So it's like, I love drinking with my parents. It's a lot of fun. Do you?
Yeah, I like, so when I was 24 or something like that, whatever 21 actually, because it was beer. So we'd gone to a restaurant with my parents to celebrate my birthday, and dad went to the loo. When we went to the loo, I called for 2 beers. Mom didn't drink, so it was me and my dad, so we got 2 beers. So he comes back and he goes like, oh, we're doing this now. And I mean, so my dad used to work at UB Group.
Oh.
Back in the heydays.
Oh.
So.
Oh my God, he must have some stories about UB Group back in the heydays. Man.
Oh yeah.
So she can't tell, obviously.
Oh, none of them. So
your mom doesn't drink.
Mom almost never drinks. Like once or twice, like that I have seen her. But dad and I, like, so dad, because he's been in the alcohol industry and stuff like that, he enjoys his drink. Like he knows what his alcohol is and he enjoys his drink. I'm very similar to Dudeja. Like, there are niceties and fineries to drink, but mostly I'm like, how to get high fast.
एकदम end तक पहुंचा दो मुझे बिना it's very important.
I like the whole process of it. It's fun. I enjoy the whole, I like the slow burn, and then it's nice. I like
the thing that I've been sort of now getting, or like at least getting into or liking, is this incredible gin explosion that's happened in India.
And gin cocktails are very tasty.
Gin cocktails are great, and the thing about gin is that it's made like it's
chai is really nice.
I was just pointing to the
just generally as a cup.
So the thing is that it's made of juniper. That's your basic gin, right?
The flower, no?
Yeah.
The flower.
And then what they're doing is they're adding botanicals. Now, which country has an abundance of that? Is this country, right? So the thing that's coming out now in terms of gins, they're so beautiful.
The gin renaissance, as people call it.
Is it called a gin renaissance?
Renaissance.
Renaissance.
Dude, there is one thing called Perry Road, Peru.
Okay.
Okay. This was a Bombay Canteen and Stranger and Sons collab or something like that. Or maybe I'm getting one of them wrong, but it was so good. It was a guava based gin.
Yeah.
And the amazing gimmick that they had done was that they had given a sachet of that of the mirchi powder.
Okay.
So you know how you put a rim on the thing? So exactly like the way that a guy would just cut the guava and put the thing in, it's that. And you put it on the rim of your glass. It's delish.
Oh.
You don't need anything in the thing except for the gin and the rim.
Oh.
It's beautiful.
Like Greater Than had done this thing which was damn fun, which is like they had done this thing called broken bat gin, where they told people that give us your broken bats from cricket.
You know what I heard? I heard
like,
no, I heard broken bad gin, and I was like, give us your meth.
And we'll give you gin.
That is juniper.
So what they took bats, cricket bat.
People's broken bats. So it's like you have a story and then you tell them a story that hey, this is how the bat got broken, and then they flavor the gin with the bats.
What?
It tasted great, dude.
What?
So the idea was people who have whiskey, they are like trying to convert. So it's like a slightly brownish hue.
Oh.
It was good. Anyway, let's talk
one
about,
second.
MRF wala gin dena zara mujhe.
Yeah, this is the.
SS wala.
ए भेड़िया बैट का ग्रिप निकाल के तेरे मुंह में डालूंगा.
बैट का जिन निकाल के.
But तुम लोग फिर भी ना क्लासी दारू की बात कर रहे हैं. I think one of the reason I don't drink is because I've been around alcoholics since childhood, which I thought was normal. Because I didn't know that alcoholism is like a major thing. Like not my family, but a lot of my friends who've done a lot of shit after getting drunk. Like
like what?
Like going to a bar, fighting, throwing lollipop in the air, and then
like chicken lollipop or like sucking lollipop?
No, chicken lollipop, and then showing sucking lollipop to the person he was fighting with at the bar.
Lord, yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, and the bar we used to go, like I used to go there because they made great chicken ghee roast. So I used to go and eat
you're
there.
the friend. You're that friend who
जो
goes.
बाजू में घी रोस्ट और नीर डोसा खा रहा है और ये मेरे बाजू में suddenly I was like what the hell, like एक तो लॉलीपॉप फेंक दिया तूने ऊपर जो मैं खाने आया था और अभी मैं ये देख रहा हूँ यहाँ पे and the bar owner knows us because we've been going there for so long and he's like guys, and we were in fact the most decent people like in terms of behavior always, so he was always like कि नहीं तुम family वाले section में भी बैठ जाओ and then suddenly this happens and those guys are banned because he knows everyone's an individual and these are like these are the I've seen like them just like one person keeping like a beer bottle right here like on your head and be like अभी तू sorry नहीं बोलेगा तो मैं तोड़ दूंगा और ये सब ऐसे नहीं हो रहा है कि मतलब बहुत intense fight चल रही है और हो रहा है उनकी fight भी एकदम sober like you know how like they say like वो जैसे show में दिखाते सास बहू वाला like snark दे रहे एक दूसरे को and suddenly cut to bottle and I'm like ये क्या हो गया suddenly मैं अपना बिल भर के जा रहा हूँ like मेरा हो गया खाना
this is so true, the fact that the only reason drunk people are able to sort of like rationalize each other's behavior is because everyone is drunk. If you're the one sober person in a room full of drunks, you will.
I love it, dude.
Oof.
I mean, I've never been one, but I love
I've been the sober person.
I love being a sober person because it's like, it's literally like you're watching, you know, when sometimes you're watching a TV show or whatever, where people are on a drug trip.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And then you watch it and you feel like you're on a drug trip. I feel like that. Because like,
you feel surrogate high, right?
Surrogate high. And it's like, it's very entertaining to see people who are like, quote unquote normal in this thing and just behave absurdly. Like there's this friend of mine who's very like polite and nice and whatever.
Oh my God.
And never used to do anything. And there was this one other person who used to be very irritating to her. She got drunk and she roasted her the whole night. Like she was just like, and your hair. Let me tell you about your hair. Looks like garbage. And then you have to decide who to drop home after.
Dude,
that's fun high. Like I've been around alcoholics. Like that's not a fun high.
I don't think I think the reason why I enjoy alcohol is because I've been surrounded by people who've enjoyed it and had fun with it as opposed to. But I mean, there's a lot of people who've had terrible stories about it, man.
I've also realized there's two kinds of people. There's people who drink for a reason, and then there's people who drink for an excuse, right? Like, and the excuse one is this, like, where they all like they're like, oh, because I'm drunk, then at least I have this to tell you, like, an excuse to say about why I'm saying all of this shit. And I think those people are fine. Like, I think the drink for a reason ones, who have like some thing in their life, and they're like, I'm going to use that
Yeah.
as an excuse to drink. Like it's
Yeah, that's the bigger problem.
Hey, why are you guys both looking at me?
Before green room, before going on stage, Saurabh has a glass in his hand.
I have a white wine glass.
White wine glass.
I should actually, I think, go back to having like a white or a red wine.
There was a time there was gin or vodka or something also, no, happening in the middle.
Yeah. I've gone through all phases of drinking everything. I've just
rum.
one phase.
Have you done rum outside of college?
I don't. Rum and whiskey are the two I've never really been able to.
Dive into.
Rum is the worst of all time. I started with Old Monk.
Old
Did
Monk,
you
yeah.
also start with Old Monk?
Yeah, I think everyone in India, college.
College. But then I remember one summer in May, I went to one bar, GK Gopal Krishna, out in Dadar station, and non-AC section. I had 2 quarters, and along with it, I had like crazy amounts of Szechuan sauce and chutney. Then the next day, I don't know hangover kiska tha, like, Szechuan, but I was like, ये तो मैं नहीं पी रहा आज के बाद. Szechuan sauce भी थोड़ा limit में अगर दारू पी रहे तो.
Dude, there's a friend of mine in college. He got so drunk on Smirnoff Green Apple.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that was a very popular
Very
one.
popular one, right?
Yeah.
Because it's vodka but tasty.
Tasty, yeah.
So he's gotten so drunk, he puked all of it, right? After that, he has got a phobia of not just vodka but also green apple.
Oh.
Oh my god.
So वो
Which
apple
lowers
like-
cholesterol, apparently.
Smirnoff green apple. This is a good idea. अरे पर डॉक्टर साहब इसने मुझे बोला.
So yeah.
So it's I was on the verge of getting what is the one? Typhoid is the one you get through water.
Typhoid water, yeah. I've had typhoid.
Yeah, so I was literally on the cusp. Like it's like your CBC count has to be X, and mine was literally 2 below. And so I was not being able to eat anything except like toast and bread and all that. And I went to my friend's house to eat my first proper meal, and they had made Shimla mirch stuffed with some tomatoes or some crap like that.
Okay.
Dude, I almost threw up. And
Yeah.
since then, I hate Shimla mirch.
Oh.
I hate this entire concept of tomato and Shimla mirch combo. Like it sounds
I
really,
hate
really
it. It
bad.
was
Yeah.
horrible.
Stuffed capsicum, stuffed mirchi, I'm not a fan.
Yeah. Stuffed mirchi, I still don't mind.
Stuffed mirchi, I love.
Yeah,
dude. Yeah.
I'm not a fan.
And
Those
then fry the mirchi. Stuff it with aloo and then fry. Okay. Yeah.
Bengan
All
also.
things now we have to stop for at least 2 months. Yeah.
They just do food porn. Like watch videos and be
Dude,
like,
I do that.
Yeah.
Do you either of you? Sorry, you were saying something and then tell me.
Sorry,
No,
Yeah,
I was
for-
just saying Bengan is the other, for me, non-negotiable.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it, like the inside of it feels like it should have been a fish.
Yeah.
But it's not. Like it's just
It's weird.
It's a
I don't
weird
like it,
texture.
Fish
Yeah.
is allowed.
Fish is allowed, yeah.
Dude, do you like in the night when you're going through the hunger pangs and you're like, hey, I'm doing intermittent fasting, I can't.
Yeah.
I'll just spend 25 minutes on Zomato just thinking of all the stuff I want to order.
Oh, nice.
And I'm like, "Arey, ye
Yeah.
kya mast ho gaye." And then I don't order.
So, Siddhi and I went through a phase where we would have no impulse control when it came to food apps.
yeah.
Okay. Where, and it would be like one of those horrible, like, we're enabling each other. Ki
Yeah.
one of us would have an idea कि स्विगी मंगाए क्या हाँ बिल्कुल बिल्कुल मंगाओ so मैं भी वही सोच रहा था क्या बात है this is why we're married all of that nonsense. So we went through a whole phase, right? And at the end of it, we realized, oh, this is a horrible idea, right? Horrible idea. So then what we started doing is, we started doing this thing where we're like, okay, we'll still have the idea, but let's try to divert it into a productive space. So now what we do is, every time one of us has the idea,
Sex.
लिफ्ट में अटक जाते तुम लोग मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ but
so anytime we have the idea, we go like, okay, add whatever you want to the cart. Okay, see the amount that you're about to pay, don't order it, put that money aside.
okay.
Okay, and at the end of the month, whatever money you've saved, you can buy whatever you want that's not food with that money. So, and it's
What did you guys buy?
unbelievable.
Yeah, that's a question.
So this is the first month we're doing.
We need to follow up to this podcast now to check our cholesterol levels and if this is working or not. This
Oh, dude, that's
strategy.
great.
Yeah.
2 months later to check, hey, dude, let's do it. Let's do it. Are you on for being part of the cholesterol boys?
Oh my God, this is the thing. This is a proper like
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
We'll meet after what is today? Today is 5th of June. Yeah. We can meet in like
August.
Correct.
July,
I like
August.
your fast calculation.
Yeah.
Like, what comes after?
No, Dudeja literally went like, when does cholesterol come down? It's like August.
I like how you'll save all this money and then you'll buy a Zomato Pro account.
No, so that's the thing, right? So we don't just do it with like that's the unbelievable thing about online shopping, right? The shop is never closed.
Yeah.
So at all
and even
hours.
with food, right? Like it's crazy that you can just I feel like God sometimes. I'm like I just clicked a button and now someone is doing a job and is running. Like it's very exploitative, man. Like but it feels like what is happening.
Yeah, no, and exactly. And the thing is, it's so scary because like at any hour, if you're feeling low, if you're feeling whatever, right? At any hour, day or night, you can just douse yourself in this sort of like, oh, I really like. So, for example, Siddhi has found, and they're targeting ads to us.
Targeted ads are the worst. India Park, do you want some Mysore Park? Like, this, like what? But yeah, I do.
Mysore Park, man.
Mysore Park with the ghee and like this.
Oh my God.
Let's not talk about it.
Oh my God, Mysore Park. Like I got Mysore Park from whatever that major Mysore, and then you take a knife and you just slice it, you take thin slices.
Knife or slice, ये क्या होता है यार? पूरा डब्बा खाना होता है टाइम पे. Sorabh, what is this like amateur behavior? But those targeted ads, and at 7 o'clock they'll have one ad. Like they know you're vulnerable.
They know your thing, and so like we've Siddhi gets a lot of targeted ads for handcrafted furniture.
Okay,
that's her thing. So that's the thing, right? So it's not just that we're going through food apps, we're also going through all of this furniture app and this app and that app, and we're always like, इसको लेना चाहिए, ये अच्छा है ना, ये the bespoke wardrobe जो दिख रहा है
अंदर खाने की बर्नी रखनी है हमें.
So that's the thing. So we're taking money from the food apps and we're trying to put it into the furniture app. That's essentially what we're doing. So we're
is it a point where you just want like some of her money? So you're like, hey, why don't you order 19 biryanis? Okay, fine, just park it to the side.
Every day I'm like, maybe I was thinking Zomato a little bit.
But food porn is like a legit thing. I don't watch videos or something, but I go through that little bit I do these days. Found one very good like Pakistani sweet mithai shop. And, we have the same food. Like so I'm like ये देखते हैं Pakistan में क्या खाना Lahore.
Except there it's called Lahore Pak.
Yeah, so Lahore food store only I found one. I was like Punjab Lahore अच्छा combo है mix करके देखना. But otherwise through the day I have like so many like most of my photos are food photos which I never post on Instagram. But they are just for me that in the day sometimes I'll just go through.
That's crazy.
ये memory food की ये याद है ये यहाँ पे खाया था ये
But does that like yeah, because for me it does the opposite. Like if
I'll just feel hungry.
I get worse
already. तो मेरे को उसका taste याद करके like
एक
dopamine hit type मिलता है कि वो बहुत मजा आया था ये करते थे.
Very interesting.
वैसा कुछ.
Very interesting.
But I can't watch new food. Like when I see this like for the Lahore sweet wala jagah I'm talking about, then I get hungry. Then I'm like मैंने खाया नहीं आज तक.
Yeah. Oh, अच्छा. So if you the thrill is in the chase.
Yeah, something new. Like मैंने खाया हुआ है तो I'm like हाँ मैं निहारी देखता हूँ कि वो मैंने दिल्ली में ये वाला निहारी खाई थी.
Dude,
मस्त मजा आ गया था.
This building friend of mine, he introduced me to Haleem. I never had Haleem properly.
Yeah, of course.
And my brain exploded. Like he's like, bro, I'm
that's also
Haleem.
an exploded brain only, no?
No, it's not.
Haleem, that's
it's like wheat with meat.
Wait, we'll Google this.
Yeah.
So first we have to Google.
It's like a
The Great Khali.
They coat their meat
Great
together.
Khali. Great Khali. And then EAM. Okay. EAM is the Enterprise Asset Management, and Great Khali is Indian professional wrestler. So Haleem
It's Great Khali.
It's Great Khali at the Enterprise Asset Management. It's I think this segment. This is a very nice segment of bad googling. But Haleem is amazing.
Yeah, you can Google actually. But wheat होता है उसमें और वो लोग उसको बनाते रहते हैं like for like a really long time and coarse एकदम the texture becomes very
smooth. No, in fact,
yeah. Smooth. And lot of ghee again put into it. Haleem and nihari are like two dishes when I had for the first time. I was like, I need a support group right now. Because the thing is, I never knew about this from my house. Like मैं घर पे कभी ये नहीं बनाया. तो मैंने बाहर जाके दोस्तों के साथ explore करके and the first time I had these things, I was like, dude, what is this? Like, this is the best thing I've had.
Because almost like it's like khichdi, but it's not khichdi, but it's like it's a meal and it's not a meal, and then it's like this is healthy and it's
fried onions on top.
It's the best, dude.
Yeah,
we found like these packets of the fried onion that they put on biryanis and stuff, and we've been using it on just plain rice.
Yeah.
And it just elevates it.
Yeah.
Dude,
Wait, there's a packet of fried onions you can buy.
Yeah. But it doesn't have the same this thing as the one from the restaurant for some reason. I tried to cook fried onions, which seems like an easy task, and I tried it I've just never got it right.
No,
dude, you know what I discovered? I was in Hyderabad and I was like, biryani.
Haleem is very good.
No, one guy told me like, sir, ab mandi try karo.
Oh.
And mandi is basically it's dry fruit biryani, but it's like wet, right? So there's like so I ordered it. I didn't realize that it's going to be soupy. And my hotel was, I think, Holiday Inn or something, and I said cutlery. They're like, nay. So then, you know, the place where you put like the chai ka thing, all that stuff, I had to remove that, wash it, and I'm having Haleem on that. And it was the most awkward way to eat because I had to clean up after myself in my hotel.
But
and
worth it.
Yeah, because I had dry fruits inside the biryani. It's basically, I don't know, something.
Is it berries? No, because Afghani and like your Kabul and Irani side is the berry side.
Something like
berry
that.
Berry biryanis are from that side.
Quite
basically.
possible. But it had like crazy amount of dry fruit, like cashews. Oh my god, dude! It like if you have that and then you have biryani, you're like, this is no contest.
Okay.
Because it's like it's got you know when you have like the noodles with soup.
Yeah. Broth.
The soup broth. Yeah, what you're discussing.
Yeah.
And that just changes your game for having noodles ever again. It's the same.
Oh my god.
Because that soupy texture where you get the taste.
Nice.
It's awesome.
And cashews, another high cholesterol item.
God damn.
At this point, Dudeja, you're like you can look at an item and be like, इसमें cholesterol है कि नहीं?
हाँ, अभी 2 दिन हुआ है सिर्फ, but मैंने बहुत सारा Google कर दिया.
Okay, let's try this. Let's name some items and Dudeja will guess if they have cholesterol.
Faluda.
Faluda, yeah, because high, like उसमें एक तो milk में भी high fat है, और in general dairy you have to avoid.
And you know what I really liked about this answer is that he didn't just say a overall Faluda. He broke it down and told you exactly where it is.
क्योंकि Faluda के milk में like you see that milk is high fat and like वो पूरा process they go through, like उसको रबड़ी भी बनाते हैं उसमें, और उसमें Faluda भी डाला है, plus उसमें रोज सिरप डाला हुआ है जिसमें और शक्कर है, तो एंड देन फिर आइसक्रीम आ रहा है, और आइसक्रीम का एक तो क्वालिटी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, लाइक अगर क्योंकि अगर तुम ये ऐसा नॉर्मल कोई भी आइसक्रीम खाओगे जो बहुत मास प्रोड्यूसर सस्ता है, उसमें तो आइसक्रीम भी नहीं है, लाइक उसमें पता नहीं क्या क्या डाला हुआ है, तो हाँ, मतलब मौत के कगार पर ही हो तुम अगर अभी हम फलूदा खाने.
Faluda, just death immediately.
But okay, Faluda is your last meal, is I think
By the way,
pretty good idea.
If I saw Dudeja pushing those carts, you know those ice cream carts, I said मौत का कगार ice cream.
मौत का
I would
कगार
immediately
Faluda.
get one. Like tutti frutti.
Like that's the original no to ice cream. Okay, here's one for you. Baked sabudana khichdi.
Oh, very nice.
Baked sabudana khichdi. I'll have to Google this.
No, you have to say
okay,
on
no.
Instagram.
Okay,
Yeah,
I think it might. So I think sabudana is simple carbs in general, so which you should avoid because whole grains are like important to lower cholesterol. Like oats is apparently good. Apparently, I wouldn't eat oats. Yeah.
Or so I say.
I'm not into oats at all. I don't like oats, but I think baked sabudana is like simple carbs also. It won't be like, it's not Faluda level, but I think like it's still like you can eat it, like it depends on where you are on the cholesterol chart at this point, like if you're borderline or
I think where I am right now, I can have water.
That's true. That's true.
I have water with. If you have a drop of olive oil, you can get
just fast unto death at this point, like.
Hey, maybe that's why. Maybe I'll get 2 countries the freedom. You're like, अरे उसने स्वतंत्रता दी नहीं, मैं वेट कम करने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ.
No one's of Gandhi's reports ever.
Do you have more?
Of what? Of food items?
Yeah, of cholesterol items.
Broccoli.
This mobile phone. Okay,
There's more lead.
We'll do one. We were supposed to do topical content and we completely backed on that. We're talking about...
Oh, that train is long gone.
It's long gone.
Alcohol train is also gone. Landlord also is gone. But anyway, landlord, I don't have anything to say.
You live with your parents or what?
No, I stay by myself now with a flatmate. But like my landlord is very chill. Like once I met him and my broker together. Like my broker and the landlord are friends. I mean, मिल सकता है उनको. Like my broker and landlord are friends, and broker stays in the same building. So we went to. He's like, come meet the landlord if you want to. Like he wants to meet you. I was like, okay, cool. And then something happened. The broker said कि यार वो building में किसने लफड़ा किया था कि रात को स्विगी क्यों आया. So the landlord was कि रहा some old person. The broker is a very chill guy. He's like, दारू का cabinet भरोगे तो मुझे बुलाना and all. So he's like, and he's the secretary of the building.
That's such a weird way of giving commission.
Yeah.
McDowell's चलेगा.
Yeah, he's a very
ticket ही तो मांगते हैं.
2 महीने का चाहिए.
So a very sweet guy, and then he tells the owner, and the owner had just bought the flat in that same building. So he's like, कि स्विगी आया रात को तो किसने बोला कि ये कैसे अलाउड है. तो मैं लैंडलॉर्ड लाइक चिल लाइक क्या स्विगी नहीं मंगा सकते क्या रात को. बोला तुम लोग पार्टी करो यार, शिफ्ट हो रहे घर से. माँ बाप क्या लाइक सही बात है. But he'll be very disappointed because I have 0 parties. Like I'm the most like boring person to live.
और पार्टी में भी साबूदाना खिचड़ी.
Yeah, now if I think वो मेरे को घर से निकाल देगा अगर देखेगा मेरी फिलहाल पार्टी क्या चल रही है. Like
the only landlord to kick you out. अरे कुछ नहीं कर रहे हैं. मैं रात को 12 बजे सो रहा था. क्या
मेरा स्लिप डिस्क है, मेरे फ्रेंड्स का बैग प्रॉब्लम.
मुझे थोड़ा NREM
मेरे से ज्यादा हो
मुझे रैपिड आई मूवमेंट स्लीप कंप्लीट करनी अपनी.
But I really liked what you said about like meeting your broker and your landlord together.
Yeah.
I really think there is an opportunity of creating a Tinder style app where you can like the broker and the tenant can both swipe on each other.
Yeah.
And you know, if your preferences match and shit, then you can start a conversation. And within 24 hours, if you've not given deposit, he just vanishes.
Yeah.
No questions asked. I love it.
But the only downside to that is that then you have to give the deposit in white.
Yeah.
And 95% of Indian deals will be like breakthrough there itself.
What? ऐसा मेरे तो
dude, like for houses and all, I was looking at some stage, I was just trying to explore कि can I afford a house? And the amount where they're like, sir, white में देना तो इतना रहेगा, black में देना तो free में मिल सकता है.
Oh my god.
It's a lot.
Oh shit.
Dude, in Bangalore, there's another trip. I was just sending Kautuk these 2 articles. One was a guy who was rejected a rental property because the landlord said that your 12th mark sheet has only 70% and I want somebody with 90%.
Oh shit, we all are never getting a house in Bangalore.
And then the guy, the broker, this is all in the article. The broker told him, he's like, I'll tell you what, there's a way out. You compose a 150 to 200 word thesis on why you should get this house.
What?
उसको homework दे रहा है ऐसा.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
This is true.
Yeah, it's all true. There's a guy who put a WhatsApp shots.
And then we'll do 5 rounds of interviews. You have to talk to each of my family members individually.
It's still more progressive than being it based on religion. So like I like this actually more.
Bro, I to think that it might have been something else.
Yeah.
Right? And then he's kind of been like, what can I tell him? It's like, your 12th standard mark sheet sucks.
He was trying to look for one flaw in his personality. They're like, तेरी दाढ़ी ना तूने शेव नहीं किया अच्छे से. It's उल्टा.
तुझे EVS में कम points मिल रहे थे स्कूल में. EVS कम marks.
Because I mean, 12th standard mark sheet is also such a weird thing, right?
Yeah.
Like that is no indication of any future success whatsoever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
10th is still like, ठीक है, समझ
हाँ.
गया. But 12th, I mean, nobody in the whole world has ever paid attention to that,
The 12th,
right?
yeah.
So,
No, but people have Bombay people. We are 10th standard more, but actually it's 12th. No, is it? You studied in Mumbai or
yeah,
out?
Mumbai only. Yeah.
Okay, apparently
Oh, okay.
outside it's a thing.
Okay.
But
But
I
yeah,
don't know.
Bombay people, yeah, no
Mumbai
one
is
cares.
like full 10th standard.
Dude, so in the same way, I was googling randomly because we were supposed to talk about landlords and all, and where there's landlord Bangalore story where one guy got 8 lakh rupees investment for his startup from his landlord.
ये बैंगलोर में ही हो रहा है.
Bangalore
यार ये क्या?
bro, उसका 12th standard का क्या mark sheet होगा यार?
120 percentile आया होगा इसका. ये ले यार 8 लाख ले, तू डिपॉजिट ले, व्हाइट में ले ले.
And his startup is, by the way, so, and this is what I like about like all these stories, right? Because they're only talking about this baseline thing, and his startup is called betterhalf.ai. So they help you find a marriage.
They write AI for you.
No, they help you find marriage using AI.
Okay.
Or if that doesn't work, they connect you get married to ChatGPT. You marry AI.
Yeah.
You're like, ये नहीं चला.
At least she's a language model.
Yeah, model.
She knows everything. What do you know?
Models have low cholesterol. They don't eat.
Okay, listen, we're going to come back after 2 months to discuss cholesterol bros, and we're going to compare our cholesterol and see if it's actually improved or not.
And what furniture Kautuk has bought for his house with photo proof. And testimonial from wife and mark sheet attached.
Dude, we are supposed to talk about topical content. We ignored all of it. Anyway, this has been fun. Kautuk, anything you'd like to promote? Anything that's coming up?
So Secondhand Stories Season 2 is going on right now. These are 20 plus minutes of engaging stories. So if you're looking for that kind of thing, then check it out.
I'll put a link in description.
And follow me on Instagram. Every time Sorabh asks me what's happening, there's nothing happening. I'm like, क्या हो रहा है मेरे career में?
That's why you're here.
But no, I'm planning to put out one more YouTube video. So share that whenever that happens to all the people.
Are you releasing it before next Wednesday?
No, maybe after that. The editor's right here who's shooting this. So it all depends on him.
So Bhutwani has double pressure.
Double pressure. But apart from that, just follow on Instagram. A lot of shows in Mumbai and happening, writing new material. So
Awesome. So that's about it. I'll put links for both Kautuk and Dudeja in the description. Keep watching the show. Let me know if you're enjoying. Again, PayPal and Instamojo links are in the description. So support the show if you can. If you can't, just enjoy watching.
Under the table दे सकता हूँ मैं?
दे 500 रुपए चाहिए मेरे को. छुट्टा देगा 1 रुपए. And thanks for watching. And again, I'll put up if I'm doing tours, just check in the description for anything. Thanks for everybody being supportive. You all induced me to do more episodes. And thanks to JSport for having me. It was a lot of fun to everybody here. Bhutwani, Sagar, Nitish, everybody who's been shooting. Thanks a lot. And again, thanks for your time, Kautuk and Dudeja. This has been a pleasure.
Thank you.
TY.
Thanks for watching. Love you all. Marry me. Goodbye.